Edge has changed my life. It's taken me outside of my comfort zone, and it's stretched me in a lot of areas. It's taught me that I need to die to self, and the importance of loving others, and learning how to do that.
When I was 18 and younger, I had no idea about God. I grew up in a Christian family and I didn't know how to have a relationship. I thought it was all about trying to be a good person and follow rules, and I always felt condemned, like I wasn't capable of living that lifestyle. But it's by grace that we have been saved, and it's the power of the Holy Spirit that helps us live that life. And just to see these kids at a young age that they really want to get to know the Lord encourages me. And all I can share with them is what the Lord has shared with me, and to show them what the Lord has done in my life, and be the example of what it is to follow Jesus.
It's really opened up my heart and changed me. Wow, it's inspired me. This summer with On the Edge has just changed my life. I've been walking with Jesus so much more.
Favorite moment on the Edge would have to be when Calvin, Raymond, and I think Gabe Wickline and I went out in the middle of the night to go find snakes when we went camping. And about like halfway through the trail, we realized that there's bears around. And there's been like 2 bear sightings, so we decided to run back as fast as we could. And in doing so, we scared half the people that were sitting on the tables just relaxing because they thought that Calvin was a bear and was about to eat them.
If I could describe On the Edge in one word, it'd probably be
like this.
You call me out upon
ask me on the edge.
the great unknown.
One word I would have to describe On the Edge would be life-changing. Because your life gets changed through this whole experience. I mean, before I got here, I wasn't as close to the Lord, and I wanted to find the Lord my way. But now, after being on the edge, I finally found out how to find the Lord and what it means to have a personal relationship with Him.
And keep my eyes above the waves. When oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace. For I am yours. You are mine.
I had a lot of favorite moments, but probably moments during VBS. The moments where the kids would run up to me and give me a hug, or even just the first moment where one of them remembered my name, and the little girls wanting to sit next to me. It was great.
I need a ride to Vacation Bible School. Can anybody take me there? Oh, I need a ride to Vacation Bible School. Can anybody take me there? Shoot, fly! Fly!
Fly. Fly.
Oh no.
VBS week, that was pretty interesting. It was a great challenge for myself, just being with all the kindergarten and preschool kids. They're very hyperactive. yeah, it was a great learning curve for myself, just being able to be a great leader for them and be able to just share the gospel with such young people. It was so encouraging, just seeing the light in them when they heard the name of Jesus, they'd all smile, and it was just really a great opportunity for myself.
I am the resurrection and life. He who believes in me will never be moved.
Can you do that with me?
That was loud.
Do it, come on.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw!
That's right.
Me gusta BBS.
James 1:27, pure and undefiled religion in the sight of our God and Father is this, to visit orphans and the widows in their distress and to keep oneself unstained by the world. I've had the chance to go on the mission trip with the kids, and we actually went to orphanages and women who were single mothers and got to come alongside them, and even showing unspottedness from the world by being an example to these kids, and whatever I did, I told them that it was perfectly fine for them to do, whether it was bad or good, but just showing that, you know, you gotta lead by example.
On the Edge has changed my life in a way that I am much closer to the Lord than I was before. My relationship with Him is extremely strong now, and I can fully 100% say that that I know that He is faithful, and that I know that He will definitely pick me up when I fall and be there for me. And I've met amazing people that have encouraged me and have showed me the way to step and the way to walk in the paths of righteousness.
Give me faith to trust what you say, that you're good and your love is great. I'm broken inside, I give you my love.
Psalms 139, verse 16. And it kind of goes hand in hand with Jeremiah 29:11, but it's your eyes saw my unformed substance. In your book were written, every one of them, the days that were formed for me, when as yet there was none of them. Because it kind of just, it like shows you that God has every single one of your days planned out, you know? He has plans for you, and you don't need to worry about what your future is going to hold, because if you seek the Lord, He will provide for you, and He will give you a future.
You see me, and you know me, you love me through and through.
Verse is Proverbs 3:5-6, and it says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct your paths." And this verse just shows me that if I really put my trust and my faith in God, then He is faithful to give me what I need and to point me in the direction that I need to go. I can't lean on what I think of the world or what I think of the situations that are around me. I really need to be dependent upon Him to work it out for me, because everything He does is for the good of those who love Him.
The God of peace and love, 'cause you are always there. No matter what I've done, no matter who I was, I can't.
Psalm 73:26, which says, "My heart and flesh may fail, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever." And I've seen that verse specifically in areas where I've totally seen myself fail and seen myself mess up and just rebel against the Lord. But seeing His grace cover me and His love being there for me the entire time, and seeing that He gives me the strength and He's there despite the times that I fail and mess up.
This edge went by in a twinkle of an eye. We laughed, we've cried, it'll be hard to say bye. From coffees and milkshakes to 10-minute breaks, each and every one of us has what it takes. We've been equipped, we hold on to our two-edged sword. We have the tools to prove King Jesus is Lord. Friends and memories were made along the way, some for the moment, some will stick around to stay. Remember that one visit from Boo Boo Bear, or that one time when Philip dreaded his hair? Let's go home with these great stories to tell. Like that one night Kennedy's bed just fell. When bandits came and took all the TP, I got stuck in the bathroom and asked, why me? I was upset and threw a really big fit, and a still small voice said, just pray about it. What we have is one unique family of freaks, each with our own talents. We hit different peaks, from Aaron and his strange personality to a gifted evangelist named Timmy, from Lucas dressing up like a soldier to Jonathan barely crossing the border. I've had fun with every single one of you, and no, I'm not lying, what I say is true. So remember, in God's heart, you're all winners. I'm gonna miss all of you filthy sinners.
With all the staff, when I go up to them and they pray with me for things I need. It's just so encouraging to know that there's always someone there to support you in your walk with Jesus. And so whenever there's like a Revo night and I just need to break down, it's always nice to have a counselor there, like Victoria, Becca, or Alex, to pray for me, and Andrew Caputi.
Come on, I guess I'm just a misfit.
They're one of my members.
I mean, okay.
You guys are terrible people.
Are we though?
Are we though, or is this the Hunger Games?
Yeah, hey listen, real skinny, loud colored tinnies, body marked up like graffiti. I don't push a Maserati, Beamer, Benz, or Bentley, and yeah, I rode a foreign, and Nissan looking spiffy. Hey, go ahead and doubt us, but what you know about us? And we ain't gotta follow, then we take another route. No, we ain't blowing trees, bro, open up my window. I see you popping tags, but you know that's why your end's low. I tried to tell them we was coming, gone, let us in. Why they hating like we all a bunch of hooligans? No gimmicks, spirit in my lyrics. Know when people hear it, they gon' love it, they gon' fear it. And it ain't how we flow, cause when we show up at our show, they say we going so hard in the paint, they can't wait for some more.
My favorite moment with a staff member or a student would have to be, with a student, it would have to be when I found out Gabe had Hello Kitty underwear, and that really kind of scared me a lot. So Gabe, if you're watching this, scary, bro. Just scared.
My God, you never will. Trust what you say, that you're good, and your love is great. I'm broken inside, I give you my love. I need you to soften my heart, to break me apart. I need you to pierce through the dark and cleanse every part of me. You're all I am. I surrender.
On the Edge has changed my life to not have me be so selfish, not so self-centered, and really care about others, and just focus on other people. It's really hard, but it showed me that it's more important to care about others and to care about your needs first.